What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? It is a great day today because the month of April has been blowing my mind. Excuse me, but today's topic that I want to cover with you guys is all about grants. All about grants. I get this question all the time, and it's a great question. And I love talking about this topic because, to be honest with you guys, if it wasn't for grants, my business would not be where it is today. Because anytime you open a business, I don't care how low the overhead is. I hear people talk about it all the time. Like, well, Joe, my expenses are low. I work from home and I'm good. What do you mean you're good? Why would you not want to get free money that you don't have to pay back? Like, that's my question. It blows my mind. So in this video, I'm going to specifically talk to my brothers and sisters in the military, or if you're a veteran that you previously served, because there's some great grants out there for you right now. So I'm going to show you guys just a couple examples, and that's going to lead to my segue of sharing with you guys the Grant Secrets workshop that I'm going to be hosting this Sunday. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to really just go over everything you need to know as far as how to find grants, how to write your proposal for the grants. Like, I'm going to keep it super simple, very basic. You don't have to be a writer or have this extraordinary skill. I'm going to show you guys how to really break your proposal down so you can submit it and start winning these grants. So I'm going to show you all those things. So let me know in the comments if you're interested. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in that type of workshop, because I'll do more of those. I get hit up on the side of my DMs all the time, and I always think to myself, like, man, I need to start doing videos sharing how can people get money. So if they have an unclaimed funds business, or if they have a business doing something different, they can get funding. You don't have to be a nonprofit. Does it help being a nonprofit? Absolutely, but you don't have to be a nonprofit. So what I want to do with you guys right now is I'm going to share my screen really quick. We're gonna go over just a couple grants that's out there right now that you guys can apply for today. April and May are going to be huge when it comes to grants. Why? Because there's a lot of money getting pumped into the economy so we can make our comeback. Now, if you guys hear a bunch of drilling and saw and stuff, you guys got to forgive me. We're doing all kinds of upgrades to my home. We're doing construction galore, but I didn't want that to stop me from actually coming on here and sharing with you guys what we got going on. So if you guys will, go ahead and take a look over here on my screen. I'm going to see if I can pull this up so you guys can see it right there. And we are going to, I'm going to share my other right here. I'm going to share screen, window, and boom. All right, there we go. All right, so I want to share this with you guys really quick. Again, we are live, and I just want to give you guys a quick walkthrough on why you guys don't have to worry about if you're a nonprofit or not, okay? So right here, you can see the very first one, the FedEx grant. It's a $25,000 grant. Now, there's a trick to getting this FedEx grant, and I'm actually going to cover that in the Grant Secrets workshop. So if you guys join the workshop, I'll show you exactly how you guys can actually win a grant up to $25,000 with FedEx, okay? You can see right here, for-profit businesses with at least 6 months in business. So even if you're thinking about starting a business, I always encourage people, go ahead and file to have a business now, because a lot of times these grants are for people who've already started, not someone thinking about it. Anyone who's thinking about starting a business, they don't win. You lose, right? You lose because you're thinking about it, and more than likely you're putting it off for months and months, sometimes years, because you don't want to pull the trigger. It's okay if you're afraid, but that's why you start getting yourself involved in like networking groups like the one I have, or you get yourself involved with people like coaching that can help you get over those false fears that you may be living with. But I'm telling you right now, the more seasoned your business is, meaning the longer it's been in business, the more likely you're going to get free money. Okay. So right here, application is only for a 1 month period each year. So again, you got to get that money. It's there. The next one right here is the Second Service Foundation. Now, this is for my military folks. You can get up to $15,000 in grants right there. That's huge. And it says you can be veteran owned or a spouse of a veteran. Okay. And again, this is something I'm going to go in great detail on how to apply. Now, this one's a little bit different because it's more of a contest. So you're really just going to go and you're going to go to a specific location and you're going to pitch your business to these judges. And then they're going to give you money just for talking about how awesome your business is. One of the keys to success is make it heartfelt. It's not about who's the most clever wordsmith. It's about how can I connect with you. Okay. The next one right here, this is the Amber Grant Program. This is for women-owned businesses in the planning stage, okay? So you still have to be a business, but if you're just getting started and you're in the planning stages of how you're gonna operate your business, then this is the one for you right there, okay? And you can win an additional $25,000 grant. Amber grants are great. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you do have to pay, I think, like 10 or 15 bucks to apply. Very few grants make you pay, but what they do is they take the people who pay to apply, they take that money and they put them in grants. So it's a pretty cool deal. The USDA one right here, this one right here is just for businesses in rural areas. So if you're doing community projects, if you do anything with your community, again, like, you got to think about it. You can have a surplus funds business, right? Doing tax overages or state funds. And maybe you teach people in your community what you do for free. Maybe you encourage people. Like, I volunteer at the juvenile hall center in my community. So sometimes I go there and I talk to them about certain things. So like, it could be anything that you're doing to give back to your community. You just got to be able to dress it right so it fits what the grant is looking for, and make sure that you're actually doing it. Because if they want to validate, if they want to go see and verify that you're actually doing it, you just got to prove that you're doing it. That's all. Okay, and then over here, this is for restaurant owners for racial justice. This is for Black-owned food businesses. So if that's a business you're into, I always use an example. If you're selling hot dogs on the corner, well, I mean, hey, why not, right? If you're selling ice cream, hot dogs, shaved ice, doesn't matter. Like, there's money out there for you. Now, one of the big ones that's out there right now, I want you guys to get your little fingers on their keyboards and type it in. If you are a Black-owned business owner or a Latino business owner, there is a Google Startup Fund for those individuals. You can apply and get up to $150,000. Okay, and additionally, $100,000 in Google Cloud credits, which is like your ad marketing dollars, your Google Drive, like all these things. It's for free. Okay, but you have to be a Black or Latino owned business for that grant. I got $100,000 in December of 2022 from Google, and it was because I have a nonprofit organization. So these are different things you guys can think about. But again, if you guys are really serious and you're trying to get funding for your business, and you're not afraid to go ahead and put yourself out there and start hunting and seeking for these grants, come to my grant secret workshop. I'm going to go in great detail on exactly how you can find these grants, how you can make it happen, and how you can become a boss just getting funding for your business. Because there's nothing worse than sitting around waiting for money to come your way and you don't know where to look, or you're just not getting any business, and things are a little bit slow. Get your business funded. I do teach people who I coach. I do teach them on getting business lines of credit, like the revolving credit. I teach them how to get business credit cards. I teach them how to build business credit so you can get more funding. It's all about the funding, y'all. Stop using your own money and start using money that's out there. It's really, really important you guys understand that. I really hope that you guys found some value, because again, I think that because April and May are going to be so hot with how many grants are coming down from the state level, federal and local levels. There's so many grants that are going to be coming down these next 2 months. I'm going to make a lot of videos sharing that with you guys. I really want you all to win. I want you all to get funded. There's no way that your business is going to survive if money's not coming into the bank account. I'm telling you right now. Been in business for 20 years, and I've had my ups and my downs. And the moment I started applying for grants, it changed my business. And I will never stop applying for grants. I actually hired someone. I have a person I trained. I trained her how to find grants and how to write these grants. And now it's on autopilot for me. I didn't need to get a professional grant writer spending thousands of dollars for them to do it for me. I'm not saying that they're not worth it. I'm just saying you can figure this out. And you can do it yourself. And when you start making money, start reinvesting and have someone to be your grant writer for you, and just have them just do that all day long, because they're going to pay for themselves like tenfold, 100-fold. They're going to pay for their own position as long as you train them to do it the right way. And if you don't know how to do it yourself, just come to my webinar. I'll teach you. I'll show you everything I do so you can do it yourself. All right. Anyways, I apologize. The noise, the coughing, we're live, whatever. I'm not going to edit this video. I just want you guys to get a bunch of value over here. So until then, you guys, I'm going to sign out, and I will see y'all later. Audio Jungle.